Hello and welcome to what are we doing today? Oh yeah, an update on my progress on the Elder Scrolls Online. And this is probably not the best place to be at to start recording a video because this might actually activate. Anyway, if it does, I'll just kill them and then edit that part out. But anyway,
Doing something with magic?
so yeah, I've done a fair bit. Let me just find the right key. Been playing a fair bit over the past few months, apart from a couple of weeks where I was playing Ni no Kuni. So I took a little bit of a break then, which was actually earlier this month, assuming I get this video out in October. So earlier in October I was not playing ESO all that much for a couple of weeks. I am now up to 526 hours, as you can see there on Steam. So fair amount of hours into a video game for sure. But it is an MMO and it's got a lot of content, which I'm kinda sorta gonna mention the stuff that I've done. So the guilds, guild stuff, I haven't done a lot on it, but I did do the Thieves Guild, and I cleared the area. I even did some dailies there for a while, and then just got bored of the area and moved on. I need to go back to finish it, because yeah, it's still level 11. I think level 12 is the max on this one, I believe. I'm currently doing the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure if I finished that area yet, but we'll go and have a look in a bit. Not really interested in this skill, so I haven't really put any points there. The Fighters Guild was done ages ago, because you literally just get that from killing a lot. And some other stuff that drops in. It's probably the easiest one to get through. The Mages Guild, I'm still only level 8. I don't tend to do the dailies and all that. And now literally the anchor is activating, so I'll do some killing and I'll be back after. Okay, so now that we killed those thingies, let's go back. So yeah, Mages Guild missing a fair bit, and the Undaunted have slowly started. I think the reason why I actually started doing it was to get that? Oh no, I think it's to get this one. To get the passives, but some days I don't even do anything on it. On the Undaunted questline, sometimes I go and see, what's his name? Maybe I actually have a quest there for him. Not main quest guild. Yeah, I do this Bolgrul stuff, which I think it counts. I haven't even checked, to be honest. But yeah, Undaunted is one of the harder ones to level up, and since I'm not focusing on it, it's obviously even harder. Because a lot of the content that you need to do for it, I don't particularly like. It's not why I play the game. So, yeah, it makes it a little bit harder and much slower. In terms of champions points, what have we got here? So at the moment I'm using weapons expert, untamed aggression, and deadly aim, which I am literally missing 1 point to activate to activate the whole thing. So at the moment I've only got 3%. I cannot speak. 3% damage done, so we'll go up to 6%. I believe, yeah. And then I'm gonna start on this one master at arms, which obviously is gonna take forever to get 50 points, so the 45 that I'm missing. I put 5 points there just so I knew what to do next, because if I don't log in for a while, then I'll forget what I'm doing. And this thaumaturge, however the hell you pronounce it, I will work on that after, because I might have a different build maybe at some point if I want to. This one will be pretty useful. And there's another one that I will also do at some point. I can't remember what it is now. It's one to replace that one, because untamed aggression works. I wanted it because it's a set value, and early on you don't have a lot of options where to put the points, and every time that you increase something here, at least you get a small benefit, or every 5 I can't remember now, it's so long ago. But early on you don't have much to put on, so stick your points there was a good choice. But there's another one of these which I literally forgot what it is. That is a good replacement for that, depending on what you're using. I believe it's this one, yeah, Raffle Strikes. So I'll be working on this one. For example, my current build at the moment will probably be better off, if you can call it a build, will probably be better off with Raffle Strikes than Attempt Aggression, potentially. But if I was to change to use a staff, for example, Restoration Staff or whatever, from what I understand, and I could be wrong about this, Attempt Aggression does work on that, while this one doesn't. I think it's like one of the differences on it. Apparently, I don't know. As I play more the game and actually use the skills, and I learn them a little bit more. But yeah. So yeah, still a lot to level up. Obviously, you can only have 4 at a time, and as you can see, I don't even have the 4th one activated yet, which will be Master at Arms. That's the plan anyway. Then the other ones I've got not a lot either. So this is the Thief or whatever it's called. How do we go back there? Oh god, I need to click on my forehead. That is really weird. So this one, not a lot here. Not a lot of things that I'm interested on here, but obviously you do get points, so you use them in something. I went for that quite early on just so I save some gold. It's whatever really here. I'll probably keep leveling up this one, sort of. I think maybe eventually, basically, you know what I mean, right? That's literally what this tree is. So I don't really care about that one. Let's go back to my forehead. And here on fitness, I've got rejuvenation, fortified, and boundless vitality, which I keep on leveling up until I get to 50. I'm not sure if I've decided what my next one is going to be, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And then obviously in between all of these trees, oh god, in all of them you've got some passives as well, which the passives you don't put here. So I'll level up those as I get points as well. But that's where we are at the moment, 520 something. Or 50 rather, Jesus. I've gained so many levels in the past few days that I don't even know. I've been using the 50% XP scrolls a lot over the past week, especially the previous weekend. Well, actually both weekends. So yeah, 553. And don't care about that. I do want to become a werewolf at some point. I don't know where you find the quest or whatever. I'm not going to look for it. If I find it, I will find it eventually. I'll do it. I'm just playing the game as, you know, without looking for anything specific, because the moment you start doing that, it's not as enjoyable. And obviously ESO member, and this is from a weapon thingy, whatever I've got. Skill. In terms of skills, actually, I didn't really go through that. So I've changed a little bit from the previous ones, but still kind of the same. This is kind of useless, but every now and then it helps somebody in a dungeon or something. I only do the normal dungeons, and that's because I kind of have to. If I want to transmit crystals, I'd rather not do the content if I could get the crystals elsewhere. Here's the anchors again, but we're going to ignore this one. That's the mystery there, or whatever you call it. These are the skills that I use. This one isn't going to benefit from any of the champion points that I currently have, though I don't actually use it all that much anyway, but it is useful in some areas, so I do kind of keep it. But these ones will benefit, some of them more than others, from the champion points that I'm currently working on, or skills within those skill trees, you know, whatever. I'm sure you know what I mean. And this is what I've got here. So I put Merciless Resolve not long ago, and I'm kind of enjoying it. It does a ton of damage and does good healing if you are within melee range. And this is kind of like my tankish kind of part. So I normally go into into a group of enemies or even a boss on a dungeons, and I start with this class, and then as I use them in, I jump here. And then flip back if I have to, but normally I don't have to, because we kill everything, or I kill everything, whatever. That's fine. Nothing great. I don't care about builds, whatever, just as long as it kind of works and I have fun. And I don't have to kill, you know, hit an enemy for half an hour before it dies, and it's fine. I'll use War, I haven't done any of that. So class what I've got. Got still that. Haven't touched this. Don't plan on it. Siphoning, I only used that one for a while. Not sure if I'll ever use anything again. The bow, obviously everything here. I've been considering this option instead of that one there, but I use them for different reasons. So for now I'm not bothered. At some point maybe once I've got skill points that I don't need to do anything, I might just unlock and try about. I haven't really used any of these since the very beginning, as you guys probably know, because I was streaming the game back then and I made a fair amount of videos since on it, or of me playing, not using any of that crap. All this the same, whatever. Anyway, my lovely Ember is not level 20 yet, but she must be close. Oh god.
My favorite adventure.
Yeah, she's super close to max level, so she'll unlock the mystery. And then I honestly don't know what to do, if I'll keep using her, or if I'll go and get a new companion and level up again, or if I create a new character. I don't like creating alts, but it's getting more and more tempting to have a different character with a sort of different build altogether. I don't know. For the moment I'll just keep playing on this character, my only character, and see what we do. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that. She is kind of a healer. That's probably not the best skills, but do I care? No. And she's still my favorite. Great pussy. Moving on. We're gonna go and check some of the regions that I've done. So I recently finished Yellow Desert. I think that always stays black. Normally things turn white when you've done them, or you whatever, but because it's a dock, I don't think you can actually do anything on it, so I don't know. But I've done everything else that I could find. I sort of remember one side quest somewhere in the desert that I went past it and I didn't pick it up. And then I didn't find it again. So I don't know if that's actually done or not, or obviously there might be some other side quests hidden somewhere here that I don't know. Still haven't gone there. I don't think I can even, because that's the latest DLC, which I'm only gonna have it in a few months when it's available on ESO Plus. I'm gonna be there. There I've been only because I had to do an event or something, like that dungeon there. So I had to come here because of one of the Undaunted quests. I had to clear the dungeon, get something, do something rather, whatever. Not sure why I've been down here for this to be unlocked, or here. And I've done that, so maybe I went for a stroll around. Entirely possible. Because I would have traveled to this way shrine and I would have gone that way. So I don't know when I came this way, but obviously I did because I've got those. Balfoyen, I've not been there. This is the area that I'm, well, one of the two areas that I'm doing at the moment. Is this one and Dark Brotherhood area, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, this one I've been here for maybe a couple of days, just a few hours. So I've done a few things, but there's still a fair bit to do. Main quests and side quests, and I'm sure there's still a lot to discover here, as you can see. So I've only done 3. Only 3? I'm sure there was more. Maybe they count weird. In fact, at one point I had 3 main quests active, which I found really weird, but also really cool at the same time. Because I've killed that Uella, whatever her name is, that controls the crows. That's the last thing that I did. Shrine's nearly there. Delves one more to discover, which I will take a guess, and it's going to be in this region here because it's pretty empty. Some more things to discover there, and these. So not a lot. The public dungeon, which I'll probably do one of these days when I find it and activate one of the XP scrolls. I actually like doing the public dungeons with my companions. Now that I can do them, I find them quite a lot of fun. And killing the boss might be a problem. I might need for help, but I can get to the boss. It's been a couple so far that I do the whole dungeon, great, fantastic, and then get to the boss. I'm not strong enough and or skilled enough to defeat by myself, so I gotta wait. Got one of the anchors to discover, one of the world bosses to kill. Some of these world bosses I actually did before I even started this area. when I was randomly walking around or in a group, and we ended up here. And next we've got Betnik, which I do have an active quest there, yeah, definitely. But technically speaking, I haven't been to yet. Black Ridge, not been there. All this Black Ridge, haven't been there yet. Blackwood, technically I've been there, but not really. Yeah, I believe I'll try. Yeah, I started that bad idea. I still have not done any of the trials. Finding 12 people is a bit of a problem. Why does this look different? That's dungeon. That's trial. Thought these were like both trials. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Or is it like a 12-player dungeon and this is a 12-player trial? Whatever. Blackrock Isle looks gorgeous because looks like it's going to be snowy everywhere, so I do love those areas, but I haven't been there yet. Bleak Rock, yeah. Clockwork City, I have done this. Recently I went back to do the bosses, and actually it was pretty quick. So when I was actually in the main area, I've wasted time here and there trying to find people to do the bosses or waiting at the boss. Couldn't get anybody. This time I went there, I did one, went to the other, and it was done. Pretty quick. On this one, I had to wait for maybe a couple of minutes for people to arrive. There was already a guy there when I got there, but because we knew we were both weak, we thought we were gonna wait for somebody else, and we got that done. Cold Arbor, I'm not sure how this works. I've been to Cold Arbor, was like in the main quests, so I guess this is it's different if you're there on a main quest than being there, than traveling there. Although I've also traveled there, so I don't know. I don't recall. I don't get it. I recall being there, but I don't know where all these areas come from. Because you're like in the middle of nowhere or something weird. But either way, it doesn't look like I've done anything there. This here, I've unlocked a few things, as you can see. I've been here. Not sure what these Delves Plus are. Does it say here? Group Delves. Ah. So there's group delves and there's group dungeons and there's I don't even know. See, I've got over 500 hours and I still don't really know the game. Cyrodiil, I have been here. No, I haven't been here. I've been to the Imperial City, not here. I haven't been to Cyrodiil yet. It's a PvP area, I'm not really interested on it, but I will probably go there at some point just try things out. Dashen, I did a lot here, but I haven't quite finished it, as you can see, the world bosses. But everything else is pretty much done. Something not discovered, not sure what, but yeah. Actually, probably it tells me there. Buffnanul, whatever that is, so, you could web search it and find it, or you could just hope that you find it one day, which is what I do most of the time. But there's been a couple of things that I've searched just to clear the area. Here in Eastmarch, I've done pretty much everything. Need to go back for the dungeons, the trials and whatever I'm never going to do. Not the dungeons, the world bosses I need to get back to, which is kind of the same as Dashen. I need to do these world bosses, and I'm missing flipping most of them. Falgrave, I haven't been there. City District, is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know this thingy. I've been there apparently. Is this like an Imperial City? Because this is the only place that I've been to a district, which was it's PvP, PvE sort of areas, and it's fun, but also very frustrating. And I'm quite weak, and I don't want to make a build that it's meta or whatever. So it's whatever. I don't care. Golan Yathlon, I haven't been there. Glenumbra, I've been here a couple of times, but I haven't finished or even really done much on it. Gold Coast, this is where the Dark Brotherhood questing is. Dark Brotherhood DLC effectively, which I'm still doing the main quest. I've done some dailies just to to get the guild rank up, or the Dark Brotherhood skill tree up, skill level, whatever the hell you call it. But yeah, I'm on and off this. I'll go do a main quest, whatever, come back. I don't think there's much left really. Well, yeah, in fact there's like one. So the last part of the quest left. One area to discover, one of these to discover, whatever the hell this is. wouldn't be here. I don't think we can even get there. So yeah, there's more investigating to do there. And one world boss I have not discovered. Interesting. I've sort of been all over, but not really. So maybe we can go here and something here. I've been in this area. I don't recall a world boss here. I don't know if I've come across the second one and just didn't discover it, so it doesn't show up here. It seems to ring a bell, but I don't know. And I'm missing a couple of sky shards there as well. The lore books. I never really finished the lore books. I think there's one area that I've finished the books, but normally I don't find them all. I don't use the add-ons. You can get the add-ons. I literally tell you where they are. I'm not using any of that crap. Gratwood, I have pretty much finished this one. Missing one lore book. But yeah, this area is done, and I did like that area. I mean, I like most areas. Disappointed with some, but a little disappointed with some, but mostly I do enjoy them. Green Shade, haven't really been here. Obviously I've discovered some things, so I've walked around to do some stuff. No idea what that was. Yeah, absolutely no chance. Maybe for the Yonkers, I have no idea. Hillsbane, this is one, it's a nice area. Just a little disappointing in a sense that this is where the Thieves Guild questline happens. This is the Thieves Guild DLC, which was okay, but not. I wasn't impressed. And the dailies that you do for it, one of them is really annoying. Like not getting detected to do a whole dungeon. I mean, I just go in, kill everything, get detected, and just get out before the main boss appears. So you still get the XP and you still get the points towards the Thieves Guild skill line. But if you actually want to do it properly and not get detected, it's really weird. The game it's not designed for that kind of stealth stuff. And before I even did this, I had fun stuff online about it, but it was like, okay, maybe I'll feel different when I play it. But then I played it and I was like, ooh, no, I get why people were complaining. It's not great. But yeah, this area is effectively done. And it is, I suppose, 100%. I mean, it doesn't say side quests here, so maybe I'm missing something, but I doubt I'm missing a side quest here because it's such a small area and I've been pretty much everywhere. But it's because it's so small that I've actually got 100% on it. I do have to come back every now and then to get to do a daily. I have not done one in weeks. So there's that. High Isle, I haven't really been here. I think I only went here to pick up Amber. I'm pretty sure she was from here. Otherwise I haven't done anything. Imperial City. So yeah, the district we were talking about before, Far West District, is part of this. So yeah, I've been to Imperial City, but not everywhere, and I don't think I'll be doing much there in general, to be entirely honest. Canarfy's Roost, I've been here for some reason, but I haven't really done anything. This is not the starting area, is it? Well, I don't know. It's a super small area, as you can see there, apparently. Suppose, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's not like I haven't discovered, because everything is there, even if I haven't discovered. I think. I don't know. But yeah, clearly need to go back there. Mobile Tour, I've also been here for whatever reason, but I haven't actually started the questing in the area. Merc Maya, I've heard so much about from the lizards, from the lizard people, but I haven't been there. Northzel, I haven't been there either. Northern Elsewhere, I haven't been. Reaper's March. I have been here, and this is one of the areas that I do want to finish off, but something else always comes in the way, so I haven't done it yet. Riven Spire, I've done some bits here, but most of it I haven't. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I've had to come here for various dailies. I've had to come here for the Dark Brotherhood daily, and I've had to come here for the Undaunted as well. Shadowfen, I've done most of it. Missing a couple of things and missing the world bosses as usual. Missing a lot of lore books. God knows what the lore books are on this one. I mean, a lot. To be fair, that's not a lot. It's 5. It's in a large map. That's actually not bad, but yeah. It's not like I'm looking for them. And as I said, I don't have the add-ons. Southern Elsewhere, I haven't been there either, or however we pronounce that. Stone Falls, I've been here but I haven't started questing. Stormhaven, I've done a bit. This is actually the main area for my alliance. Not alliance. Yeah, the game alliance. You got 3 of them: Daggerfall, Covenant, and whatever. I always forget them. And you probably think that I would have done this as one of the first ones, being the main one for my alliance, but I haven't bothered. I keep going to it because obviously the Undaunted are somewhere here. Yeah, here. This is the area where I got to pick up the quests, but I don't venture into the world yet, so I'm leaving all that. I've only got 10 main quests left, so I have done a bit, just not everything. Straws McKay, been there, and another small area, very small area, so I've completed that. Can't buy the house. Somerset, I have been there, but I haven't really done anything on it. Well, Tamriel, obviously. Telvanni Peninsula, I've not been there, not sure I've got the DLC to go there. Don't care about that. Deadlands, no idea, but clearly there's nothing marked there, so I haven't been there. The Reach. Why is that? I don't recall being here. And the Rifts, I have been here. I don't know why I left the area without finishing everything, but I was definitely questing here not long ago. Before my little break I was questing here, actually, yeah. So I don't know what happened when I came back, then I went elsewhere. Strange. But yeah, that's what happens when I don't play for a while, I forget what I was doing. Vanderfell obviously was the first area that I played, so done that. And Western Skyrim, absolutely nothing there. And Rovga, which I've been to for whatever reason. Oh yeah, it's at the edge of another map, obviously, and I went in there because it was the fastest way, without spending any gold, to find a shrine to go where I needed to go. And I did that. I think I had full inventory, or I needed to do research on some items. And then I went back from Vanderfell to here, went through the gate to the area that I needed, which I don't know which one in the map is, but whatever area was close to it. And that's literally why that's actually discovered. And the only reason I remember was because it was recently. It's like a few days ago. So yeah, this is what I've been doing in the game. I know this is a very boring video, but I thought I'd just put an update on it. I had hundreds, well, at least 100 hours of footage that I've deleted. I had quests from the Dark Brotherhood, had quests from the Thieves Guild, which actually I'm going to travel to the area if I find it. So it's a deserty area. Not a lot to do here really. There's a world boss on there, and often some of the dailies not related to the world boss are in the same area, which can make it a little bit of a pain to get the items that you need for that daily quest without triggering the world boss, which it's not just a world boss, it's an entire area of enemies. They all come after you, so you're kind of screwed if you do that, especially if you're not at a high level. If you're at a high level, then whatever. But I did struggle. Now it's a little bit easier, I'm a bit stronger, and I haven't been here since I'm even level 440. I think I was probably level 400 and something when I was last here. And at start I would struggle. At the end I kind of knew how to sneak to get one of the items that will get you spotted. And some of the other items, if you were careful enough, you will not trigger everybody. You will just kill like 3 enemies in that area and you will stay contained. You will then aggro everyone else. But earlier on, without knowing, I would walk in there thinking, okay, I'll just aggro these ones and I can dispatch them. But no, they will aggro the entire area. So that took some getting used to. But yeah, really small area. I do like the world, obviously it's nice. You can see the waterfall on there. It's got some nice, couple of nice cave-like areas. One of them I even found kind of by mistake and had a lore book on it. It was like at the edge of a bit, not something that high, so I don't think it's that, but someone else. Like a little waterway coming through, and I went like the other way around, sort of No, I was just messing around and seeing. I suppose you can call it exploring, even though at the time the idea wasn't really exploring. I kind of just got lost, and then I found the book. So yeah, one of the things I didn't like here is that the West Shrine is outside the city. There's none inside the city. So it's one of the things that was annoying in this area. And the first time I got here, obviously everybody wants to kill you. There's guards everywhere. Everybody hates you. So that wasn't fun. And then you were doing silly things like stealing and whatever. And literally the whole town was after you. Obviously now it's fine because I've done the questing, so we're all Gucci unless I decide to piss them off. But I like the city. It does really feel like a Thieves, Assassin's Creed type region, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you do, if you played the old Assassin's Creeds or even the new one, Assassin's Creed Mirage. So yeah, it's perfect for the Thieves Guild. It makes complete sense. Now I'm trying to go somewhere. I've already forgot the map.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, it's through here. So this is the border. You get some of the dailies. And then we go to, I'm going the wrong way because it's me, I'm always going the wrong way. And this is the one of the things that disappointed me the most, the Thieves' Den. It's not that it's bad or anything,
Feels safer than anywhere else. Is that strange?
but it just doesn't feel... Obviously Amber likes this place because it's a naughty place. So I was expecting it to be just better. I don't know, maybe I'm being picky. I don't know what I was expecting, but
let's experiment. Back, I said.
but I was just not impressed with this. And at least now we've got some characters here because we finished the questing. But at when you come here throughout most of the game, what are you doing the questing? Early on, throughout all the way, pretty much towards the end, it just feels empty. And even now, it's like, I don't know, I don't get a good feeling. Yes, we sort of saved the reputation of the guild and kind of saved the guild, but we're still in a little bit of a shithole. You know what I mean? Well, like for example, in Skyrim, when you will like finish the questing and that, it looked different visually and it felt different. This one barely feels different, just because there are now 3 NPCs in here, or maybe 5 NPCs. There are a couple on the other areas. It just no, and it looks the same. It's not great. I'm not impressed. But it's not like I hate it or anything. It just I expected better. And this is a lovely MB that we can sell our stuff to. And this is where you get the annoying quest, which I don't even know what it's called. It's
can move things from place to place when a boss needs.
It's the heist. There we go. It's where we do the heists, and they're not fantastic. They're fine. They do the job. You get the XP that you need, whatever. But yeah, and this is the back entrance, I suppose. But it's just not great. I was expecting more because I'm a fan of the Thieves Guild. I love the Thieves Guild in Skyrim, even though it was already not great from people. What I hear from people that played the previous Elder Scrolls games, but still, for me, it was fantastic. I liked it. Really, really liked it. And it's just Thieves Guild in general just sounds cool. Going around stealing stuff and whatever, whether you want to do it Robin Hood style or not. It's just cool. So it just didn't live up to expectations, but it's still fine. I still kind of like it. I still like it. It's just not as much as I wish I would. And then we'll check the Dark Brotherhood area next once I go back to the West Shrine.
Harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
We've got a lot of pumpkins because game is celebrating Halloween. But why they've got a lot of pumpkins on this West Shrine? Well, I guess they didn't do that to every shrine in the game. Yes, so anyway, where are we going? Right, and this is the Gold Coast. This is the DLC area for the Dark Brotherhood. There's 2 towns, this town down here, Anvil, and that one, Kvatch. That is really not much of a town. There's like nothing there. this one is a proper town. I don't know if that will change, but every time I go there it just feels like meh. And I know they kind of hate each other, but Anvil is a bit more of a town, and you've got the missions board on there and whatever. This one is kind of nothing, from what I remember. There you've got the bars and all the good stuff. I don't even know if there's salespeople here or whatever. You know what I mean? The NPCs that you merchants. There we go. That's the name. So this is the sanctuary, and at least this bit I liked. I did also like the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim a lot, but here it's pretty cool. I've liked it too, and the quest line it's pretty good as well. I mean, the Thieves Guild quest line, it was okay. I liked it too. Again, it didn't quite have a lot of feel to it. I mean, bit of betrayal and whatever, but it's like, I don't know. It's just lackluster. The whole DLC is just lackluster. The Dark Brotherhood, it's better, in my opinion. Plus, you get the Blade of Woe, however you pronounce that, which is obviously pretty cool. And it's one of the few things that you actually have on this crafting constellation on the skill points. You actually have stuff related to the Blade of Woe. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the only thing, like, weapon-wise, that this actually helps, really. Otherwise, everything else is here. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the sanctuary just awesome. I really like it. I like the sound in it, the music in it. The book where you get the mark for death thingy. I don't feel like assassinating anybody today, so I'm not gonna do it. It has a really nice feel to it. Where is the really grumpy one that's always there, playing with fire? Or maybe she's dead, can't remember. I like the sanctuary, it's awesome. See all these candles and stuff.
You've been given a sacred duty.
Yes, I
Perform
have.
it well.
Because I can read the book or whatever. But yeah, this feels cool. I really like it. I still get lost in here all the time, but it's pretty good. I'm way more impressed with this DLC than I was with the Thieves Guild. And there's a main quest to do here, which I will do soon, but not now, not today. She's the. Oh no, he's the speaker. Where's the woman? There's normally a woman there, which she's like the caretaker, whatever the hell she's called. But you know what I mean. This is cool. It just feels great. And yeah, I didn't get that with the Thieves Guild. Yeah, I think that's kinda it. So yeah, 550 free level on Champions Point. Done a few more areas. Done a few more dungeons. I've done. I did not show the gear actually. So I kind of have one set, the Bahara set, and this is all overland stuff. It's really basic. I don't have any great sets, any armors from the Undaunted. I use the keys for. I don't really care for any of that. I'll get some later on. But at the moment, I'm using just XP. I want XP so I can get more points. That's literally what I've been doing. And then I don't know if I create another character, I could give this XP gear to that character and help that character level up. But then again, it doesn't matter because this is level 50, 160, which I won't be able to use before 150. And once I get before level 50, and once I get to level 50 with a new character, I get all the champion points anyway. So I don't know. But for the moment, yeah, I'll just keep that XP stuff. I will try to finish this live wire set as well. I need 2 more items, and I think I probably have enough for one. Yeah, so I could create a piece now, and in a few days I will have enough for the other piece. I know they're not good sets or whatever, but I'll play the game solo. and they're just nice little bonuses, useful bonuses to have. And probably I'm gonna spend a few more 100 hours on the game. Don't know if I'll do any more videos about it, or maybe I'll do the odd stream on Twitch or something. I literally don't know. But it's what I've been doing, and I've been loving it really. Even the bits that I don't like as much, I've been really enjoying the game. So fantastic stuff. If anybody watched till this far, wow, you're crazy. But thanks for watching. I'll edit this footage somewhat, and I'll put it out there, I guess. Well, I'll see you in Discord, I guess, or in a comment maybe, I don't know.